We all live and breathe here on Earth, even walking some of the same streets. But it's clear to me that even when we see the same things, we're not seeing the same thing. Your perspective can feel true, but it can still be a little bit tilted. That's why awareness matters. What looks right to you might be completely off. Big scale, what's the danger? I mean, you build relationships, make decisions, develop entire belief systems based off of a tilted view. And then we all end up wondering why things are falling apart. I wonder, hey, why is there a lack of harmony in the world right now? So I introduce this week's tool, the level. In my trade, when I install something, I put it up so it looks as good to my eye as I can make it, but that doesn't make it good. I still got to pull the level, throw it up on the conduit, and I got to make sure that that bubble is in between those two lines. When I see that bubble, that is my proof. Perception isn't proof. Proof is proof. That bubble between the lines, which is how a level works, that is proof that I have installed something level. And the same goes for life. When things feel off, when conversations start spiraling out of control, and you swear up and down that you're right, yet everyone around you that's connected to the situation is either hurt or confused by your decisions, that's the cue for you to be checking what you've been seeing and what you've been putting out. Because the issue might not be with what you're seeing. The issue might truly be with how you're seeing it. Like, for instance, have you ever finished an argument and walked away and said, dang, I even know why we were even arguing about that. Like I know I was tired, and yeah, I know that we don't want the toys on the floor, but really, why did it even get to that point? That's perspective tilt. It happens to the best of us. And stress multiplies occurrences. Truly, I mean, it could be a vicious cycle until you get like an understanding and a handle of yourself and your emotional swings, your reactions. And the same applies to other people. I mean, your spouse, your kids, your relatives, your parents. They have their own, special emotional reaction. So before you go straight for the crash out, make sure you check your level and check theirs as well, because if you can avoid it, why not do so? What was it that they were trying to say? What is it that you think that they mean? What is it that I'm feeling? And is that coloring what it is that I'm hearing? These are all ways to check your level and theirs. And that's why perspective checks are so powerful. They give you the humility built into your habits to check yourself and the ability to gain the clarity you need to confidently move forward. And a lot of people might have arguments about how an action can be morally right or wrong. My recommendation, when you're talking about moral perspective and you want to set your level up right, just bring it to God. There is no better level than God's word. I mean, across all religions, if you look at God's word, you got a pretty good layout of what morally right is. In Christianity, the Ten Commandments aren't just rules, they're a moral foundation for how to live. Many faiths offer similar anchors through anecdote and parable. Either way, key takeaway, the way, the truth, and the life is and will always be level. So look there for moral. So let's work on getting this habitual level check into your repertoire, right? Here's this week's homework. Build a mental check for when you start feeling yourself get out of your baseline. When you feel yourself starting to get confused, defensive, hurt, heated, angry, about to crash out, pause. Ask yourself, what story am I telling myself right now? What am I feeling? Am I in my right mind? Am I still grounded right now, or have I completely lost it? Try to be honest with yourself, because if you've lost it, just be like, all right, I've lost it. I need to take a step away. Walk away. That small pause, I mean, it can help you avoid a charge. And even before it even gets to that point, it could help save a relationship. It could help you prevent making a mistake. Arguably, it could even change the whole perspective of your life if you make the right decision the right way, avoiding making the wrong decision the wrong way. Grab a level. Find your balance, understand where it is, and then proceed forward trying to stick as close to balanced as you can. Hope you guys enjoyed this weekly talking about the level. If you want the full 12-week guide, follow for more tools. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.